Hi, I'm Stephen with AlbertaUrbanGarden.ca. Welcome to my garden. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the green manure, or cover crops, some of the added benefits this practice has, and what to do next. A Greek historian who lived between 450 and 355 BC was the first to research and promote the use of green manure as a method of soil improvement, similar to the use of manure. Soil fertility has, for a very long time, been extremely important to the survival of our civilizations. Collapse often resulted in the downfall of the civilization. We chose to plant white mustard, winter field peas, and white Dutch clover in early August. The peas and clover fix nitrogen in the soil through a symbiotic relationship with soil-borne bacteria. The bacteria fix atmospheric nitrogen for the plant, while the plant provides sugars from photosynthesis to the bacteria. Around the grapes, I have selected white mustard. White mustard grows quickly and produces a good amount of organic material for mulch or compost. It produces in its cells compounds that kill or inhibit pests that cause common garden diseases such as root rot or harmful nematodes. Cover crops can impede weed growth by producing allopathic chemicals, hindering their germination and growth. The complete canopy also acts to shade the soil, helping to prevent germination, and if already present, to outcompete the weeds for resources. If you plan on planting brassicas in the same area, I would skip the mustard, as it tends to attract pests that love to munch on the cabbage family. Now being the first week of November, the cover crop has been in for nearly 12 weeks and has survived both heavy frost and snowfall. This should be more than enough time for them to have completed their work. For minimum effectiveness, it is recommended to leave them in place for 6 to 8 weeks. Cover crops or green manure in areas that do not commonly go below the freezing mark can be an effective tool to prevent erosion and leaching during winter rains. As my cover crop has survived winter conditions, it is now time to chop and drop them. I want to do this prior to any seed production or really harsh winter temperatures. With no insulating winter snow on the ground, and the possibility of severe drops in temperatures, I have to protect my perennials from winter damage. In order to protect my perennials, I'll be mulching the beds with fall leaves. The leaves will help insulate the soil from drastic drops in temperature prior to the surface being covered in snow. In the spring, the green manure and the mulch will break down with the help of earthworms and will continue to feed the soil while suppressing weeds. In order to get the most out of your cover crops, you won't want to pull the root system out of the soil. Pulling them out of the soil will kill beneficial bacteria and disturb other beneficial organisms in the soil food web. Leaving them in place will leave the nitrogen and allopathic compounds in the rooting zone where they're most effective. Simply cut the plant at the ground level and lay it down. Once you have completed this, you can simply pile the fall leaves on top. In order to insulate the perennials, 15 centimeters or 6-inch layer of leaves is required. Be careful in the spring to remove the leaves that are in direct contact with the plant, as the moisture can cause disease issues. When the snow comes, leave it undisturbed, as it has the best insulating effects when left undisturbed. Thank you very much for spending time with me today. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.